What, like a shroud? I was proud of myself. That was off the cuff. Do you know what I mean? They didn't like it at all. And so I thought, and I suddenly, like, my brain went, I've got an idea. Just dump it. Dump the clean shit. It's obviously rubbish joking because you've never done it before. Just do the stuff that works. So I went, so anyway, Shakespeare and Queen Elizabeth I are making out. And Shakespeare's yanking on the Queen's tits like she's a fucking milking machine. And the Queen's there going, and Shakespeare goes, come on, Liz, let's fuck. And the Queen goes, oh, we can't. And Shakespeare goes, why not? And the Queen goes, it's the middle of the Elizabethan period. But then Shakespeare's too excited, so he rips open his codpiece and his cock pops out. And he shoots milky bullets of Shakespearean love all up the Queen's dress. And the Queen looks down and goes, what the fuck is that? And Shakespeare goes, it's a Midsummer Night's Cream. The whole joke's terrible because when you look at the timeline of Queen Elizabeth I and Shakespeare, the Queen did come first. Thank you and good night. Now, I'd like to say I went thank you and good night. I didn't. What happened was they sent on a bouncer to escort me off. I know, and he chose to drag me by the head. Yes. Now, do you think I got to do clean comedy for the kids?
No.
You're correct, I didn't. It wasn't a trick question. They hated me. But a couple of things came out of that. And so, you know, when plans go wrong, please always look on the bright side. Because, number one, if I had done clean comedy for kids, I wouldn't have been able to share a lovely evening with you people here because I would be off entertaining some fucking... I fucking hate kids. Because I used to teach the older kids. I don't like the little ones, and they're the ones they make you do comedy for. The little ones who kind of go, oh, tell me that I'm a princess, and that there are unicorns, and that I'm a fairy, and all of this, and I'm special. And it's like, do you know what, Poppet? I'd love to tell you all that, but I know for a fact that in 11 years' time, I'm going to come out of a pub pissed and see you being fingered behind a skip. He might call you his little princess, but he's fucking lying. So yeah, I just don't think I'm suited. Where was I? Yes, so wouldn't be able to do comedy for you lovely people. And also, oh yes, they got in trouble, which I felt really good for. The venue got in trouble. And not because of what you'd think. I mean, you'd think they got in trouble for me because people complained. No, apparently I was a highlight. No, what happened was people complained because all of their punters were in wheelchairs and somebody had vandalised the disabled toilet. I mean, basically it looked like I tried to drown a small dog in it. I'm sorry, I couldn't flash that thing. I fucking tried. It was just like, oh, erosion. I tried to get it with a stick as well. I got a little stick and I was like, heck! Ah! Sword in the stone. Great. It just wasn't fucking moving. The other thing that is that I've got a new plan out of it. And my new plan is going to be much more successful. And basically it's because when I was on that set, another comedian wanted to find out why the disabled toilet was out of action. And he went in and he saw what he saw and he took a photograph. And then he took this photograph, because I think he was impressed, and he blew it up to massive proportions, like you needed to. And I found out subsequently that he's been going around the London circuit, where I work, with this photograph going, what could have created this? He's got 10 minutes of jokes on it, just going, what made this? I thought all the dinosaurs were dead. And my next plan, ladies and gentlemen, which is going to go right, is that I'm going to hunt that fucker down and I'm going to invoice him because he's making a living from using my material. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of my show, Lost in the Mouth Specific. Thank you very much for coming. Good night.